Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Wow, so David Schwartz, Joel Katz himself, does a tweet about the up and coming, new and improved, first of its kind, whatever you want to call it, AMM, that will be on the decentralized exchange, part of the decentralized exchange. And interesting people commenting, Mickey B. Fresh commented it as well. I do find it fascinating and encouraging that the XRP entertaining content creators are speaking about it. Obviously don't know anything about it, but at least speaking on it. So that's a good first step. It's interesting to hear some people talk about this AMM, which is game changing. And for us in the XRP community to be able to provide liquidity is going to be absolutely massive. The whole arbitrage scenario is going to be, it's going to be really, 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 really massive for sure. That's not great. Dude jacked up his car big time there. That's not great. So, so I wanted to talk a little about the AMM. Listen, someone commented in David Schwartz's tweet that the XRPL is late to the game in terms of an AMM and DeFi. And I had to agree with him. Late. But let us not forget that this AMM is coming to the DeFi space and changing the game in the traditional AMMs. That is for sure. Whether it be the arbitrage, whether it be this continuous auction mechanism. These are game-changing things, putting more rewards into the hands of the actual liquidity provider as opposed to the market maker, but incentivizing the market makers to participate in these arbitrage opportunities as well. These are game-changing moves in the AMM space. So make no mistake about it, this AMM is next level. It is absolutely next level. The question is, do you know about it? Are you learning enough about the AMM that you know? I also responded to this guy's tweet by saying, not only is the XRPL late to the AMM space, late in the AMM space, but the community late to DeFi. Community as a whole late to what it even means to be a liquidity provider. Like late. There's only a handful of us, Mickey B. Fresh and myself, Mr. Patty, XRP. We were people that were early in on DeFi, very, very early, and participating in DeFi. Darren Moore. So we have a sense of what it looks like to be a liquidity provider. So we were early, right? I've been on just about every DeFi platform you can imagine, providing liquidity, learning the ins and outs, the difference between a single pair, a double, the difference between mixing your XRP with the stable or mixing it with pairing it up with Bitcoin, learning the differences, right? Knowing when to be in the pairs and learning when to be in the single with the stable coin, learning the difference. What's the difference? There's some big time difference, and it depends largely on the market. Depends on what's going on in the market. But in any case, we've been participating. My question for you, do you know about this AMM, and are you preparing for it? I've been preparing for this AMM for years. I have been preparing. Have you been preparing for this AMM? Are you going to get on that ledger in the decentralized exchange and not know what it is that you're doing? Remember, there's a difference between being entertained and being educated. There's a big time difference. If you're not turning into Darren Moore, who's been participating in DeFi, and Mickey B. Fresh especially, who has been participating in DeFi, you don't want to hop on that ledger and working with that AMM, don't know what it is that you're doing. You want to be prepared. You want to know when to pair with BTC and when to pair with USD and when to pair with stable. You got to know the differences and what it looks like. Right? Got to know these things. So my question again, are you prepared? It's not enough to be entertained. You got to be educated, because ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is devastation, especially in the digital asset space. So hop on MickeyBFresh.com, get educated on what this AMM, learn how it's different than the Uniswap. It's different than Uniswap. It's next level. I don't care how many versions Uniswap's going to come. How many versions of Uniswap there's going to be. This AMM is next level. I promise you, it is next level. You got to find out for yourself, though. And the best way to get the plain language on this AMM is to go to MickeyBFresh.com. Read about this AMM. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. All right, fam. Listen, I'm out. Never ever forget this. I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this, that old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather that we remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are, in fact, in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you, baby, has already been fought. And the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.